It's Friday. I don't get to do this on Friday very often anymore.
It's Friday.
That's right. Well, hi everybody, and happy Friday to everybody. Today, Amanda, what you making, Amanda?
A cool disappearing hourglass.
I love disappearing things.
I know, it's so cool. It's like magic. Literally.
Literally, that's right. That's
Quilt
very
magic.
fun. Quilt magic. We got quilt magic for you. That's good. Well, welcome. This is a second Facebook Live in 2025. This year's flying by.
Flying.
That's exactly right. You know,
Feels like it's going to be Christmas next week.
yeah, it does, doesn't it? That's right. So we have a very fun live for you. So just a couple of fun, quick announcements here. Again, I think I said this all yesterday, but we got anything you want to talk about? I'm just going to repeat myself.
Yeah, repeat yourself. It's good.
Okay, good. That'll work.
Patrick.
So
Wicca, the broken record.
That's right, exactly. Keep in mind, we do have Bernina Club starting up on Wednesday. And then we've got Viking Club the following Wednesday. And then the last Wednesday is Baby Lock Club. So those clubs are all up online and available for signups. So those of you who bought machines from us, keep in mind, you do get those free with the purchase of your machine. If you bought elsewhere, we do still allow you to join the club. So you can join for $125 for the full year. We have a lot of fun with that club. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. Lots of good stuff to learn. And we even got the new Radiance we're going to be sewing on. We got the new 990 we're going to be sewing on. We got the new Epic 3 we're going to be sewing on. So new. Everything's new. It's all new. It's all good.
All new for the new year.
That's right. So can I go show my new toy, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we've got a manager special we're going to do at the very beginning. Now, I'm going to preface this. This is only for what?
Barb Atwell says, did Patrick get new clothes for Christmas?
I know, huh?
This is my favorite outfit of yours.
You like it?
I do.
No, good.
Yes.
Thank you. I feel like I'm going to Hawaii every time. Yeah, that's right. This is just for 10 needle owners. So 10 needle or 6 needle, actually. You can use it on either. You know what, I lied. It's 10 needle only. So if you have the Baby Lock or Brother 10 needle, this hooping system, we just got it traded in today. And it's my favorite hooping system of all time. We are a Mighty Hoop dealer, and it is the full Mighty Hoop hooping system. So brand new, you would buy what I'm about to show you. It's about $1,900 worth of stuff. I know.
Wow.
Pretty insane, huh? Yeah, exactly. So again, for you 10 needle owners, come over and I'll show you. It's so much fun. So look at all the hoops. You get a big square hoop, which is, I'm looking for the size.
Flip it.
I think it's 8x8, 10x10. It's 8x9. Sorry. 8x9 hoop. You get 2 of those. You get 2 5x7 hoops. You get a 6 1/4 by 8 1/4, 2 of those. This one is the 7x7. And then you get a 5x5 also. So again, it's got the whole system, but it is called the Hoop Master System, and it is the coolest hooping system you've ever seen. You've got this chart that will come with it that will tell you where to put your actual bracket. So if you got a women's small shirt or a men's large shirt, you're going to line up your little hole here. Well, I can't see the hole. There it is. You line up the little hole with the little number, and then you're going to bring your shirt collar to the letter. And it's going to tell you. So if you got a women's large shirt, you're then going to put your bottom hoop bracket in. You're going to put your stabilizer on. And it's got these little clip holders on it. And I think somebody out there has to have one of these systems that can testify to this, because it is the best hooping system there is. And then you're just going to take your sweatshirt, sweater, shirt, and you're going to put it over your hooping system, and you're going to line your collar piece up with whatever letter it says. So say it's B. So you're just going to line it up with the line on the B. You're then going to take your top hoop. You're going to put it into its little bracket here. And watch, this is fun. This is the fun part, Amanda.
Okay, I'm excited.
One finger, watch.
What?
We're hooped.
That is so cool.
Yeah, isn't it? You're hooped
That
up.
is so
Yeah,
cool.
That's pretty awesome.
So Donna says Dennis and I have one, and he uses it all the time.
Yes, that's for
Kim
sure.
Liphart says it's the best system ever. Saves so much time and effort.
That's right. So
Holy smokes.
Again, we got this whole system traded in today. It's got a bag attachment to it with the T-square. So it's got the whole 9 yards. And again, there's 8 different hoops. I added it up. If you bought this all on its own, it's over $1,800 worth of stuff. We're actually selling it for $750 to the first person who wants it. So again, $750. It gives you a ton of things. If you do have the 10 needle, it is an incredible hooping system. Again, it's my favorite. I sell them all the time to new 10 needle owners. And again, I wanted to make everybody aware of that because we just got it traded in. It is a used one, but they never wear out. So that is the cool part about it. So I wanted to show you that before Amanda got started. And again, anybody who wants it, give us a call or...
Tammy Leggett says that she wants a 10 needle just for that.
That's right. That's perfect. Yeah, you do have to have a 10 needle, by the way. So it only work on the 10 needle system. So again, for those of you multi-needle owners out there, let us know if you would like this incredible value.
Oh, that's so cool.
All right.
One finger.
One finger.
Pop.
That's it. Pop, and it was all hooped. Are we set?
Are you coming with me?
I am coming with you.
Okay, then we need to get another chair.
This one is that one.
All right, you come here.
All right. Good.
Maybe I'm sure.
It's tall. No, you can't. She's got our new chair. It's our new, I think I showed you guys this one. It's our new drafting chair. But it's very, very pretty, isn't it? Thanks, Karen. I appreciate that. Oh, good idea, Dennis. You would love that, Dennis. That's a great thing. It's yours.
So we have a Fab 5. So this is...
Oh, yeah.
This is our Fab 5. Today's project is more on the lovey-dovey holiday. So we have some Hershey's Kisses. The
Isn't that
wrappers are like metallic.
I know. Hi,
And then
everybody.
some hearts in the pink family, a white to balance it out.
Do you know if anybody had requested the hooping system? Okay. Judy and Dennis, it is yours.
I feel like I'm going to do that a lot.
So the Kisses fabric is a, what's the word I'm looking for?
The family?
No, it's a license. That's what I'm looking for. It is a cute Fab 5. So it's a licensed fabric, and it does have metallic on this one, and then it also has metallic on this purple one. And then we have 2 other prints that have just a more delicate background to them and smaller hearts. And we've got that in the pink background, and we've got that in a lavender background. It's always okay to comment on everything.
I felt a little giant.
Here, do you want me to trade you?
No, it's okay.
And then we've got a really pretty white on white. It's not solid white. It does have a little bit of a design to it. It's kind of hard to see on the camera though.
It's very pretty.
And I just took over from Patrick because we got more radiances coming through the door, and it takes a lot of muscle power.
They're heavy.
And I don't have that muscle power because I'm an old lady.
All right, so to get into today's project, we are going to be working with the disappearing hourglass.
That is so cool.
So there is a free tutorial online for you to be able to make the block. So that is linked to today's calendar. What I did is I made a kit so that you could make 3 and turn it into a table runner. So I have 2 completed. We're going to make 1 together today, and then we are going to
Put it together.
put it all together.
Okay.
So we have the
Yes, Patrick will be coming back. I promise he'll come back.
Valentine's print and then a solid red.
Okay.
And you have 10-inch squares.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to start by putting our 10-inch squares right sides together.
Don't ask Patrick for that help.
Okay.
He struggled with that one yesterday.
Oh, no. Okay, so right sides together, and we're going to sew all the way around.
No leaving an opening.
No leaving an opening.
Okay, all the way around.
And the kits for today are $14.50.
Do you know what size this table runner is?
No.
Is it 3 blocks?
3 blocks.
Okay, I'm going to put the camera down on here, and I'm going to go measure it for them. I thought I was. And I'll get them the size.
Okay.
And it has the little sashing on each end, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So I have the 1/4-inch foot with guide.
Okay, so the table runner is going to finish up right at about 37 inches by, Amanda, does it have this stripe on either side? No. Okay, so it's going to finish up at about 11 inches, 37 by 11. And where is this pattern from?
It is online.
Is it a freebie?
Yep.
Cool. A freebie pattern. So we have it linked, I'm presuming.
Yep.
On the calendar. So it's all linked on the calendar for you.
And then you'll just have to rely on live to make it into a table runner. All right. So now we're going to flip this way. And we are going to cut at a diagonal. So I'm using the rotating cutting mat. And we are going to cut from corner to corner. And then we are going to turn it, and we're going to do the next corner. All right, so now we have 4 sections, and we are going to press these open towards the dark. So now we're going to come over here into our little makeshift area here. And again, we're pressing to the dark. Welcome to the dark side. Yeah, good. And we're gonna do that on all of these. Oh, Paula, could you cut me a piece of double-sided fusible for the whatever cake? Yeah. A table there. You guys want to see Kate's baby? Okay, so we have 4 of these. We're gonna come back over yonder.
Leonard chewed up the box that those slippers were in. So I told him it was cool because I bring him to Costco. I'm sure
Okay, so now we have a 6.5-inch ruler. And we are going to trim these up, which it won't need much trimming, but I'm going to line up my seam here with the line on my ruler for the 45-degree angle, and just make sure that there's fabric on all 4 sides of my block. All right, so we have that one all done. And then I'm going to end up with fabric in my hair, guys. Okay, and then we're going to do the same for all 4. So we're getting that line for the 45-degree angle lined up with our seam. If you want to. Forgot what way you turned now. Yep, wrong way. All right, Paula's gonna join us.
Okay.
If you
Hi,
want, you can scoot
everybody.
it down.
All right.
One more.
Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm happy to be here. Yeah, today's kind of one of those days, feast or famine, right? It's really quiet, then really busy, then really quiet and really busy. It's all good.
All right. All right, so now we're going to make our disappearing block.
This is really a super cool block.
It is.
You kind of get ready, then poof, you have a cool block.
Right?
I love that. And it
Definitely.
looks really, really hard, and it's not.
All right, so now we're going to sew these two together.
Okay.
These two together. And
then
then
those
those two
together.
together.
Okay.
Okay.
Saw that coming.
So does everybody have a New Year's resolution?
I have not quite recovered from Christmas week.
You know what? I am all about honesty. So I will admit that sometimes I have a mouth like a sailor.
Uh-huh.
So I want to fix that.
Oh, okay. I want to get on the treadmill or on the rowing machine for 30 minutes most days of the week. That's where I'm at right now.
It's a good one. All right, so I'm just going on my bottoms to reinforce because I don't have the straight stitch needle plate on, and it just keeps getting stuck.
Okay.
And then we're going to press these seams open.
Open? Okay. And that's a great resolution. She's going to finish her Southern Stars quilt.
Oh,
You go, girl. You go, girl. Renee said, don't lose your sailor mouth. It's personality.
Don't lose what?
Your sailor mouth. It's personality.
It's personality. All right, I won't.
I think really kind of I'm feeling like I just want to keep moving.
Well,
Because if you don't keep moving, then you're going to stop moving. So kind of you just have to keep moving. Walking,
Right.
moving, walking,
Right.
moving, you know? It's kind of where I'm at in my life right now.
see, that's stuck. That's stuck.
Wanda, my block of the month for this year, I think it's called, I can't remember. I think it's called Rocky Mountain Quilt Sampler. I wrote it like, I don't know, 12 years ago when I was moving from Arkansas back here to Colorado.
I didn't know you lived in Arkansas.
For about 20 minutes, no, about 18 months.
Did you like it?
We did not love it. It was hard because we moved away from family and our kids missed their friends. It was a hard move for us.
Where in Arkansas?
Bentonville.
That's not right.
For my husband's job. And okay, and now we're going to take a pause. There is a Fab 5 bundle. Super cute. Hershey Kisses. Purples and pinks and whites. Super cute. Pam, I'm going to show it next week. I'm actually quilting it right now. And I will show it next week. And then I will do the first block the following week. So in 2 weeks. So cute fabrics. And this Fab 5 bundle. I'm so like discombobulated as far as days of the week go.
It feels
I'm
like
so
tomorrow's
messed
today's
up.
Saturday.
I'm so messed up. Because football's on every day. And I didn't work. I just feel like I'm all discombobulated.
I really love this block. I love the disappearingness.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
I don't know. I really like the idea of like sewing something together and then
You kind of cut it
cut
apart, sew it all back
and
together
make it
again.
into something
Yeah.
else.
And it
was
looks
so
really
cool.
hard, and it's not.
Maybe that's why I like it.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm a skilled quilter.
So Arkansas was fun, and it was really pretty. A lot of bugs, a lot of humidity. I never got used to the humidity.
Did you ever go to Mountain View?
Arkansas? I don't know. I don't remember.
Oh, see, I went off a little bit. We're gonna go fix this.
I had a hard time with the humidity because I just felt like my towels never got dry. You know,
Yeah.
take a shower, hang them up, and they never got dry. I just
And
had
how
a hard
did you
time
like
with that.
the fried food everywhere?
I don't recall that being a huge deal for us.
No.
No. We kind of lived out in the country, so we didn't do a lot of.
Eating out.
No. But I hooked up with a couple of awesome quilt shops and did some teaching and stuff, and that was really fun.
That is cool.
Yeah.
I like how green it all is.
Yeah, for sure.
Like the mountains.
For sure. Yeah.
Mountains, but, you know.
The rivers and the, yeah. I just remember one night we went outside and we were looking outside and everything was green. Like outside the sky was green, and we were all standing there, we're like, wow, that's really pretty. I wonder why the sky is green. You know, it's just so weird and quiet. And then like we went in the house and the news was on and they were like, tornado warnings. If the sky is green, you should not be outside. You should be in your house in a safe spot.
Oh my God.
We're like, that's what that means. The 1/4 inch foot width guide. I don't know. I'll have to look and see how much it costs. Do you have a price on there?
$21.99.
$21.99.
20% off.
And then 20% off of that. Yeah, Mona and Laura, we figured that out later that it was because of tornadoes. And we shouldn't have been outside. But it was kind of cool.
Okay.
Okay.
So now we have our pieces together.
Okay.
Okay. So now we're going to get
But you gotta. Yeah, there you go.
what?
Nothing.
Am I good?
Yep, you're good.
Okay. So now we are going to measure 2 inches from the center line.
Okay.
2 inches. And we're going to slice.
Okay. Measure twice, cut once. Just to be safe. You did. You did good.
You just gave me a heart
No,
attack.
sorry. No, I'm just saying
Like,
it.
oh,
In this
no.
case, it's better to measure twice and cut once.
And we're going to do that all the way around.
All the way around? Okay.
I love.
Okay.
Rotating cutting mat is great for this.
It is great. So perfect for this. And then you shuffle and move and shuffle and move, and then you sew it all back together.
All right,
I
and then
love it.
we need to rotate our blocks. So our corners are just going to flip. So the small part of your block is going to be facing out.
Cool. Okay.
And then we're going to swap the inside pieces, although it kind of looks cool the way it is.
Mm-hmm. Kind of does.
We're going to put our smaller pieces in towards the center.
Okay.
And we're going to leave the center block as is.
Bada bing, bada boom. Look
Bada bing,
at
bada boom.
that. Okay.
Super cute. Okay, so now I'm going to put all of these together, all of these together, and all of these together.
Okay. Let's do it.
Now,
Do it,
Paula,
sister.
since you're helping me, would you do this way or this way?
I typically do from top to bottom. But you can do it however you want to do it.
Like this way.
No, I do this row and then this row and then that row and then that. Just because that's the way I've always done it. Do this row. So these pieces together.
Okay, I'm doing it.
Okay.
Doing it Paula's way.
Well, at your
And
own risk. At your own risk.
I'll really be a pro from learning from you. It is hot in this building.
It's pretty warm today. Hello.
I feel like in the quilting world, you should have to throw them over your shoulder now.
You gotta throw one over your right shoulder.
Get the man back, please.
Amanda's sitting here in her sweater dying of heat, and I'm really hoping she doesn't just like pull
Croak.
off her sweater. She's looking pretty desperate. It's pretty warm in here. Peg, I think the block is right around 10.5 to 11 inches ish after it's been all cut and sewn back together.
All right, I'm gonna press my seams open.
Okay.
Not a wheelchair.
So you guys, we're really busy here today. Cindy is teaching a beginning sewing class. We have a full class. And then Kate is working on her serger project for next serger class. We're doing live. Patrick's in the back working on assigning a couple of machines that were sold, the new machines. So we're kind of like just trotting along here all day. It's great.
Holy.
Looks good. Looks good. I know. I love this fabric. This EXO fabric. It's really cute.
So I will admit that I did this in a very busy print with this,
Mm-hmm.
and it just like drowned.
Just
out.
kind of got lost.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to get the really good design, you really have to have a lot of contrast for sure. Renee, when should open seam ironing or go to the side? You know, if it were me, this block is kind of hard because you're sewing and pressing and sewing and pressing and then cutting and then sewing and pressing again. So you can't really like plan ahead too much. But at this point of it, I probably would like press one row to the left, one row to the right, one row to the left, so that I could nest the seams. But you kind of have to think ahead to do that. So, you know, pressing them open is always a good safe bet too, because then they lay nice and flat. So it just really kind of depends on how far ahead you want to plan. I don't very often press seams open just because they're a little bit more work, and I'm kind of lazy.
At least you're honest about it, you know?
Takes a little more work. But
I
when
think
you
it's
have
like
lots,
you're the definition of work smarter, not harder.
well, I don't know about that, but I think just, you know, when you have lots of points and stuff like that, sometimes pressing open is good because then it, you know, keeps it flatter.
So I ate entirely way too many sugar cookies.
Did you?
Yeah.
Today or over Christmas?
Over Christmas.
Oh.
I am like determined to never touch another cookie. But I say that as I came into work and ate a brownie.
'Tis the season.
How motivated am I, right?
'Tis the season. Gisela, if you press open, should the stitch width be smaller? I don't know that I've ever taken that into consideration, so I don't know.
Huh.
Cute. Okay.
Yeah. Well, now I'm second guessing myself.
That looks right. Val, I think you're right. We all ate too much over the holidays. Yes, we did.
Patrick, I think the synchrony one is on the printer. My boots are heavy,
Oh.
and so I can't tell if I'm like pushing hard enough.
Oh. Donna, I don't know if pressing open makes the seams not as strong. I don't know that for sure. I mean, I guess I could understand the concept. I don't know. I guess I've just almost always pressed the seams to one side, and I almost always try to nest because that's just what I've always done. And Tammy, you're right. If you press seams to one direction when you're stitching in the ditch, it does make it a little bit easier to do stitching in the ditch because your stitches or your seams go to one side, so you can stitch kind of in that little ditch. Kind of off to the side.
More of a ditch
Kind of,
to
yeah.
stitch into.
Yeah. Do we sound like Dr. Seuss? Stitch in the ditch. Ditch stitching.
Ditch stitching.
I don't know. I just consider it a win if we're just stitching in general. Doing what we love to do, feeding our soul, right?
All right.
You know, there's 100 different ways you could do just about anything in sewing. So just do it, right?
Do it.
Feed your soul. That's what I say. That's the most important thing of all.
Yep.
Not bad. Good, right where it's supposed to be. That's a surprise.
About to unplug the iron.
How have you been? How was Christmas?
All right, and then we're going to use Z-Fork pens.
Okay.
And your handy dandy leg.
Hello.
Try to keep that way anyway. Okay. 1909 was your total altogether.
Mo Betty. I just realized too, I had a donut today too.
That's okay.
Don't want to eat any more sweets today. You know what? I'm just gonna drink like 5 water bottles to make up for it.
Donna, you're right. The Fab Five today would be really pretty with this pattern. It'd be fun.
That's your cases, huh? All right, you have a great day here.
Hi, Birdie. Welcome. Glad you're joining us.
Miss
Okay.
Birdie Cade.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Birdie.
So that's when doing the fork pins would be really helpful. When you press the seams open and you can't really nest, if you can match them up the best you can and then pin them with the fork pins, that's
going
super
nowhere.
helpful. That's
Yeah.
super helpful, yeah.
When it gets nicer outside, you all are going to see me with one of those neck fans. Wearing knives.
You just can't wear sweaters to work. That's what I've decided. Patty, here is the Fab 5 bundle for today's cute, really cute Hershey Kisses with a white background, some hearts, some white, some purple with some hearts, and then some purple Hershey Kisses. So stinking cute. Super, super cute. And how much are these?
The Fab 5?
Fab 5's
$20.
$20. It's been a while since I've helped on a Friday.
And then we do have kits available for today.
For
that
this
are
project.
$14.50.
That makes the table runner for $14.50. Super cute. It comes with the stuff for the blocks, the sashing, the binding. Okay, we're stopping for a public service announcement. This is the next Serger Club project. Super cute.
On February 6th from 10 to 12.
February 6th from 10 to 12. That is cute. And you can do it on both the Applaud and on a regular serger. Kate, did you want to say something? Okay. Kate's going to come and do a little more explanation. Isn't that cute? Little octagon table topper. It's got some Applaud stitching. It's got some flat lock stitching, and then she has run some embroidery floss through this stitching. That is really cute. So that's the next serger project. And it is February 6th from 10 to 12. And that is a virtual Zoom class. If you would like to join us, you can call or go on the website and sign up for the class. And then there will also be a kit available. I love this fabric in the middle. That's really cute. Wow, we just like finished Christmas and poof, dove into Valentine's Day. Didn't even take a breath.
That center fabric she used is the fabric I was using for this.
Oh, yeah? Oh, that you were going to use for this and then it was just too busy and it got lost?
Yeah, 'cause, like, the different colors.
Oh, see, that's a good lesson. That's a really good lesson. So did you just cut one block and try to sew one block?
Yeah.
Okay, so can I explain this to them?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is designed for both people that have an applaud or if they don't have an applaud. So if you have an applaud, you will use a regular serger and you will piece the borders and then you will do the decorative cover on top. Okay?
Okay.
My sample is showing it both ways. If you have an applaud, you'll have this stitching out here too. Okay? But if you don't have an applaud, but you want to do this class, this is the best that we can do to get a top decorative stitch, and that is flat locking with weaving.
Okay.
Okay?
Cool.
So I tried to make one sample, but to let people know that you can make this with either serger. Okay?
Okay.
So you'll either do the top decorative or you'll do the flat lock. Your
Okay.
sample won't have both.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
And I will be teaching it on both machines.
Both machines. Okay, perfect. Awesome. Thank you, Kate. She's so smart. Isn't she so smart?
He's a tiny hand.
Oh, look at that. Bada bing, bada boom. Woo!
Bada bing, bada boom.
Look at that. Oh my gosh. And you made that from 4 triangle squares.
2 10-inch squares.
Okay. Then you sewed them, cut them, sewed them, cut them, and sewed them, and pressed them.
Yeah.
Nice. I love
So
it. I
cool.
love that. Let me just check on the. That is February 6th. This is the next surgery class, February 6th. Okay. So now we're going to sew these blocks together to make this super cute tape runner.
Oh. I always hate the scissors.
Mm. See, that's a really good lesson. I'm just going to speak up here for a second. Amanda was going to use this fabric to make this block and figured out it was just way too busy and lost her points and everything. So sometimes it's good, instead of cutting out a whole quilt, all your blocks, all your stuff for all your blocks, it's better to just cut out enough for one block, make one block as a test block to see how it really looks, because sometimes what's in your mind doesn't pan out in the fabric.
So,
And so it was a
like,
great idea
with the little points
to do one block.
on here,
Yeah.
if
It just you just lost your points.
Right.
Yeah.
it just with the different colors, like you couldn't really make it out.
Yeah. Yes, Rosie, she is putting sashing in the middle of the blocks, and it's just a kind of a light, kind of a pinky purple or pinky red stripe. It's actually Kimberbell fabric. It's one of my faves.
I like trying to pronounce it.
So this is the kit that's available. Disappearing Hourglass Valentine Runner Kit for $14.50. Makes the whole top and the binding. Blocks, sashing, and binding. Here is the Fab 5 bundle. Really cute Hershey Kisses and some Valentine's fabrics. For $20, 5 half-yard cuts.
All right, so I'm
Look
going
at
to add
that. That's so cute.
one more.
What you looking for?
The sashing strip. Oh, I moved it over here.
Okay.
Okay. So this is Kimberbell's perforated,
Oh, right.
I think.
Perforated. Yeah.
Perforated.
Perforated.
Perforated. Perforated.
So you're just putting it in between the blocks. You're not putting along the long edges.
Just to
in
break up
between
the blocks.
Okay. The sashing, how wide was the sashing? Like
An inch,
inch and a half cut. Okay. Inch finished. It's pretty subtle, so it doesn't take away from the blocks. I like it. And where is this pattern?
It is linked on our Facebook calendar. It's a free
A free
tutorial online.
Okay, and it's on our calendar for today's date.
Yep.
Okay.
But do not quilt. They're Valentines because she doesn't quilt even though it's piecing, we put your batting in between.
It'd be fun to make a whole quilt with this block.
No, I just never make something that huge.
Okay, pressing. Okay. Okay. I'm going to back up a little bit so we can see the whole thing. That is really, really cute.
I love this thing.
Really, really cute. Well done, Amanda.
Thanks, Paula. Would you hand me the batting behind you? Thank you.
So you're using double-sided fusible.
Double-sided.
I hope I got it big enough. I just took a guess. So the kit does not include the backing.
It does.
Oh, it does include the backing.
Backing.
The top,
and then
the
it's
backing,
enough
and the
backing
binding.
to do it as the fold-over.
Okay.
Did you want to see Chester? We usually bring him in.
We're filming right now. It's okay. I'm going to come over here. So you're going to layer, but you got to layer your back too, right?
Next time, remind me to get a roll.
You need a rolling chair.
I'm going to put it on the floor.
Yeah, no, so she had it a little bit, so she upgraded to the 790 Pro, and she just wanted the laser, so she didn't.
Yeah, you need to trim it.
So, yeah.
So she's going to layer the top, the batting, and the backing. But first she's going to trim the batting because it's double-sided fusible. And then she's going to use the backing. She's going to fold it over and use that as her binding.
Yeah, way back. That would be a really nice upgrade.
So one last time, this is our Fab 5 bundle. 5 half-yard cuts for $20. And then this is the February Serger Club project. February 6th, 10 to 12. It's a Zoom class. You can call or sign up online. It's $10 for the class, and then you can order a kit as well if you want to. But a super cute project. And Kate's going to show how to do it both on the Applaud and on a regular serger. So that's why there's different kinds of stitches. She's going to show you how to do both. It's really cute. And it's about 14 by 14-ish. 12 by 14.
Yeah, so it comes with lessons. We've got something called Bernina Club 2 that we do.
Okay, she's almost coming back.
And we go over the
Or is she? Just
Or is she? She better come back.
stuff like that.
I don't have any jokes or anything.
That's included with the purchase also. So
Okay.
all of that.
So you've trimmed the batting, even with the top because you're doing double-sided fusible.
Yep.
And then you're centering the top on the backing.
We're just doing it down here.
And we're just going to press it right on the floor. Welcome to Above and Beyond. You make do with what you got. You make it work, right? It's actually kind of shocking what we do to make things work around here. But isn't that how it goes?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, yeah, we can do that.
I hope we haven't been disconnected. We haven't had any new comments. We keep saying slow connection.
Is it saying slow?
It kept saying slow, but now we're not getting new comments. So hopefully everybody's not left us high and dry.
Convection is not something I ever tried for. Yeah. I know that's not an
That's really cute. And we tried turning the blocks too, didn't we?
We did.
To see what kind of secondary design we would get and stuff. We just didn't like it very much. So
Yeah.
that's why we kept them all going the same direction.
Wow.
This would be really fun in Christmas prints
Oh yeah.
and fall prints. In just red and white without the Valentine's, prints. Blue and white or blue and tan.
Ooh yeah.
So many possibilities.
Okay, no worries.
Okay, all right, I'll be back here.
All
What
right,
is your name?
I'm Patrick.
Patrick.
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
All right. What are the chances that it's all stuck together?
So then what are you going to do from here? You're going to trim it an inch around
Yes.
the outside?
Yes.
Okay. And then you're going to fold it in once and then fold it in again?
Yep.
You fold it in to meet the edge of the backing or the batting.
Yep.
On the top, and then fold it over again. Okay.
I'm sure everyone's seen us do that so many times.
Yeah. For table runners, that's an okay kind of binding to do. Because it's not going to get the wear and tear of a quilt.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll cut an inch around. We'll take the raw edge to raw edge. And then you'll take the folded edge to raw edge and fold again.
Okay. Nice. Woo! And Amanda's ready to go outside and take a breather.
Do you have a tank top on? We'll keep it PG today, folks. All right.
Okay.
So thank you, everyone.
Thanks,
for
everybody. And we will see you next week.
watching. Oh, it's Friday.
It's Friday. I know, right?
I
I know.
almost
I'm
said
all
see you tomorrow.
discombobulated. I know. I'm so discombobulated. Okay. Bye, everybody. Thanks for
Bye,
joining
everyone.
us. Bye.